5 days fans. It's Saturday, June 13th. Oh my gosh, it's our niece's birthday. We have to make sure to call her today.
Call her right now.
No, not right
Okay.
now. Anywho, let's start with Chloe and Daniel. I really think this is starting to become the next Carrie and Austin, which I know is going to really make a lot of you mad because you all hate Chloe and Daniel, and Carrie and Austin are like saints. But, you know, the majority of the time that we were in love with Carrie and Austin, it was this, like, fight to get them back together. And that's
you think people hate Daniel and Chloe?
Yes.
I think they're pulling for him. I don't think anybody's pulling for Lucas.
Well, I think a lot of people think Daniel's a man whore, and they don't really think that they want Chloe off the show. They hope her contract ends.
Yeah, some people, well, I think they don't like Chloe because she's going for Lucas instead of Daniel, which is somebody she's in love with, so.
What is that blue shirt he's wearing? I have not seen a man out and about on the town in a shirt like that.
Lucas's blue shirt?
Yeah, what is that shirt he's wearing?
I don't know.
I think I remember selling those when I worked at JCPenney's, but I do not remember anyone buying them.
I thought the scenes at the lake were a little bit over the top. He had his, like, scrubs down really low. I mean, he's working it.
I mean, first of all, you see a pile of dirty clothes on the ground and you bend down to see who they belong to. You know, that's what I always do when I'm out at the beach. But what, did she recognize they were scrubs and she was getting excited?
Yeah, something like that. So I love the fact that she says, I love you more. And they did so many repeats from Friday's show from Thursday to Friday.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting confused. They're recycling so much stuff.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what they do. It's
the
summer.
first 5 minutes of the show were exactly the same. So
it's gonna go on like that all summer, honey.
But Daniel said, "Oh, is this like summer break for him?" Mm-hmm. Oh, look at our cat.
This is our outdoor cat, Burlington.
So Daniel says, "It's too late for us, Chloe.
I can't take the pain again."
Yeah, that breathy.
Okay, listen. You want her, she wants you.
What's the problem?
Get together and stop. Don't act like you're going to deny your feelings. You want her. You got her now.
Well, we know she made a stupid decision by making a pact with God. That's the only reason she did it is because she feels religiously obligated to. Anyway,
and she wasn't even religious until the day it happened.
Yeah, so whatever. Let's move on. Let's say the best to last.
Stefano and Nicole.
And EJ in that business. So,
Kate and Lucas.
Kate, moving on with the leucocysting, and I like how she says, I'm dead serious.
Oh, yeah, they always do that. That is like from the, what's the governor, Schwarzenegger? He had some, what were those movies he did, The Terminator or whatever, and he had some line where he's like, oh, he's asleep, dead asleep, but he really killed him. Yeah. That's just reminds me of that.
So what? You can go on to...
Lucas had one good line, I think, the past 4 years, and that was when Kate was trying to get him to come out and eat dinner with her and Will, and he's like, yeah, no thanks. You're lying, Mom!
Yeah, by the way, you're lying. That's great. So, the Sami, EJ, and Racy's, especially the EJ stuff, very, very powerful. He came out with some classic lines that were just so cutting to Samantha, and the only regret I have is loving you. That's pretty hurtful.
Yeah.
And then when this is even more cutting, when Sami asked EJ if he wanted to be involved in the arrangements, he says, "You killed her. Why don't you bury her?"
Yeah, that was.
You killed her. You bury her. And man, he is not feeling warm and fuzzy about. He is really hurting. So, and then, how about the scene where he asked the caretaker to be with Grace?
That was really intense.
That was.
I don't know if I would have gone there. I know you said you would, but that's like not a really. I don't know. That would be a really hard way to say goodbye. I mean, keep in mind she had passed away like 24 hours ahead of that. Yeah. That would be really hard.
Yes, it'd be. I don't even want to
think that way.
But it was very powerful, and EJ again, doing a fantastic job of really looking like he is in pain.
And what I still say, and I've been saying every day for the past 3 or 4 days, what is going to happen when he gets home?
Yeah. Okay. So this is the most important thing we have to discuss. So how's this going to play out? So EJ goes home. He's going to be completely despondent, upset, whatever. Nicole and Stefano know something that can make him feel a hell of a lot better, but Nicole has to tell him that his other daughter died. So he's.
But I am telling you, I know this sounds awful and it's probably going to upset a lot of viewers, but society looks harsher on actually losing a child that has been here on this earth.
Of course.
As opposed to a miscarriage. They're both terrible, horrible things to go through. But I think having miscarried the baby and not knowing about it, he's going to see as a little bit better situation.
A little bit better. But even if he's not freaking about the death of the baby, she lied to him and covered up the fact that his daughter...
And successfully.
Yeah.
I mean, that she was able to pull this off for so long.
So, she's good with Stefano. They're like, they got a pact, but I don't see
this is what
her
I think
winning over
happen.
EJ that, oh, I saved your baby, and doesn't tell you about the other one. So what's
I
going to
think
happen?
EJ's going to be really, really angry, obviously. But he's going to be so grateful that he has his daughter Sydney and that his daughter is alive.
Yes.
And he knows if he tells Sami about this little girl, that he will have to deal with all the stuff he has to deal with Johnny.
And they could theoretically keep that secret forever.
So he's going to think to himself, first of all, I tell you as sure as can be that EJ is going to full on try to take Johnny away from her. He's going to use what she did and get full custody of Johnny, and then she's going to have lost 2 of her kids. All she'll have left is Will in it. And Will, who knows about Will when he finds out about what she did. Say he has found out, but I think that him and Nicole are going to remain married, and they're going to live in that house together, but they're going to go back to their separate rooms, and it's going to take him a while to forgive her, and then something major is going to happen somewhere along the line. You know, Nicole will save Johnny's life somehow, or something huge, and they'll get back together. They'll be in love again.
When's she going to run into Rafe signs?
I don't know.
Okay. So there's only one other scene, and I'm not really sure what it means, but Victor comes over to the DiMera mansion and, like, wants to make good, wants to end the feud. They're not so sure, and then he has, like, some kind of mild threat about, I wouldn't want a baby to get tangled up in this fight.
He knows something, and it is my biggest wish on this earth that when him and Brady made nice, wouldn't it be sweet? I know Brady would never do this because he's like all whatever, up Nicole's butt, whatever. But wouldn't it be beautiful if Brady told Victor about Nicole's baby and Victor lorded that over Stefano and Nicole? Like, listen, this is what I want. If you don't tell me, I'm going to tell EJ.
Yeah, that would be good because he thinks that Sydney is the adopted baby, and that's still something that could...
Either way, he knows that that baby's not Nicole's birth child.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, that definitely could happen.
I don't think that Brady's got man enough to do it, but that'd be awesome if he did.
Do you think it would be manly to tell Victor a secret?
I think it would be manly to give up on Nicole and her stupid ways and stop hoping that you can get back to her.
That's not very Dalai Lama-like to let that secret slip out. I mean, he's not feeling all warm and fuzzy about Victor anyway.
JB, what she did isn't very Dalai Lama-like. She's letting his cousin, EJ is his first cousin, and he's letting him believe that this is his child when Brady doesn't think it is.
But Brady doesn't feel like Victor is the person to handle this situation. I mean, look how he handled the other situation. I doubt he's going to give him that little tidbit and allow him to take control.
I didn't say it was going to happen. I just said in my secret world, I wish it would.
Okay.
It would be a dream come true.
I don't think that makes him manly to tell Victor.
Oh, whatever.
Okay. All right. So
that's it for today.
I'm very much looking forward to EJ heading back to the mansion.
Me too.
All right. What do we always say?
It's a couple that watches days together.
Stays together.